In the previous video, we discussed about what is abstraction, and we also discussed about what is abstract class. So for achieving abstraction in Java, we can do it either by using an abstract class or by using interface. If you are using abstract class, then partial abstraction is possible. For 100% abstraction, you need to use interface. So let us learn about interface in this video. So let's go to IntelliJ and create a new project, file, new, then project. I'm going to create Java project. So we go next, and I'm going to name this as interface demo. Okay. Opening a new window. Now I'm going to create an interface, not a class. Okay. I'm going to create an interface. So click on SRC, right click, new, then click on Java class. And here I'm going to name my interface. So I'm going to interface name also, like class name, you need to start with uppercase letter. So I'm going to name my interface name as phone. Okay. So first letter is uppercase. Now this is a class. For making this as interface, press the down arrow. And now you can see a green color eye, which means interface. Now click on enter. So our interface is created with the keyword interface. If you are creating class, the keyword will be class. If you are creating interface, the keyword will be interface. Okay. Now our interface phone is created. Now inside this interface, I'm going to create methods. Okay. So this is my class. This is my interface form. So I'm going to create my method calling. Okay. So method name always start with lowercase letter and put bracket, then put curly braces. Now I'm going to make this method as void, so I don't need any return types. But see, I'm getting error. Why I'm getting error? Because interface, the methods are always abstract. By default, it is abstract. If you use the keyword, how to make a method abstract, we use the keyword abstract, right? If you haven't used that also, in interface, whatever methods you are going to write, that methods will be, by default, it will be abstract. And for abstract method, there will not be any body. Okay, so I'm going to remove this body and put semicolon here. So this is the way for creating a method in interface. This is an abstract method. Okay, for making abstract method in abstract class, you need to give the keyword. What keyword you need to give? You need to give the keyword abstract, right? But if you haven't used the keyword abstract, then also in interface by default, the method will be abstract. Okay. Now, in abstract class, we were able to create both abstract method and our normal method. But in interface, we can create only abstract methods. Okay. So I'm going to create one more method. I'm going to create void texting. Texting is my another method. Okay. So I created two abstract method in interface form. Now, in interface, you cannot create object. Okay. How to create an object? First of all, write the interface name, that is phone. Okay. Then write the object name. I'm going to write the object name as phone1, put equal to, and for creating a new object, you need to use the keyword new. Then call the constructor. That is a process for creating an object. But see, I'm getting error. Why I'm getting error? Because phone is abstract and cannot be instantiated. Cannot be instantiated means we can't create object from an interface. Okay. So we can't create object from an abstract class. Also, we cannot create object from an interface. So we cannot create object. So now we need to create object, and also we need to declare body inside this method. How will we do that? For that, we need to create a new class. Okay. So right click on SRC, new Java class. So my interface is 4. So I'm going to create a class called Apple. Okay. I'm going to create a class Apple. Now in abstract class, we will make this class as child class using the keyword extends. But in interface, we need to use the keyword implements. Okay. Then write our interface name. Interface name is phone. So this is the way for creating a class which implements our interface. Now you can see an error bulb here. Click on that and we can see implement methods. So click on that and you need to implement both these methods, calling and texting. Calling and texting are our abstract methods. Now click on OK. Now we are getting the overridden method. So inside this overridden method, we will be able to write our code statement. When we go to interface, see here we can't write code statements because this is an abstract method. Okay. Now in our class Apple, we will be able to write our code statement because it is an overridden method. Okay. Now I'm going to write my code statement. Sout used for calling. Okay. In the texting method, I'm going to write the code statement sout used for texting. Okay. We are using mobile phone for calling and texting. And here we implemented the abstract methods. Now in this class Apple, we can create other methods also if you want. Okay, I'm going to create one method, gaming. Okay, put bracket, then put curly braces, and we can write sout used for playing games. So in this class Apple, we can create both the overridden methods and also we can create new methods also. Okay. Now I'm going to create a main class. Okay. So main class, and inside the main class, I'm going to write my main method because every Java program is going to start from main method. Now in this main method, I'm going to create an object of Apple class. Okay. The Apple is a class, so we can create an object. So write the class name Apple, then write the object name phone1 equal to, and for creating new object, use the new keyword, then call the constructor, put semicolon. This is the way for creating object. Now when I write the object name, then when I put dot, see, I'm getting methods. Gaming is a non-abstract method. Calling and testing are the abstract methods which we declared in interface. So we can call them, again write the object name, then put dot, the next method that is testing, then phone1 dot gaming. See, I'm able to get all the methods. Now if I run the program, I will be able to get the output. Okay. So see, I'm getting all the output used to coding, used to texting, and used to playing games. Now, why we are using interface? Because interface will make our code more readable. And one more thing is there. If I'm going to create a new class, okay, SRC, I'm going to create new class. I'm going to name this class as Samsung. Okay. So Samsung is also a phone. Apple is also a phone. If I'm going to create a new class Nokia, it is also a phone. What is a common thing for all these classes? See, calling and texting functions are common for whatever phones you are going to create. These methods are going to be common for all the classes. Whether we are going to create a Samsung phone or Apple phone or any phone you are going to create, these two methods are going to be common. So interface will act as a blueprint for creating class. Hope I made it clear to you. Interface will act as a blueprint for creating class. Okay. So if I'm going to create Samsung phone and if I use the keyword implements and then my interface is phone, see, I will be able to get the methods. I don't want to create method. I can get methods because I have already have a blueprint. See, when I write implements, click on implements, I will be getting the method calling and texting. So I can get methods. So interface will act as a blueprint for creating classes. Okay. Now the last and final thing in abstract class, I will be going to that abstract demo. See, this is the demo we created for abstract class. Okay. So this is our class car, and this is our parent class vehicle, and this is our second parent class that is taxi. Both these classes are abstract classes. See, vehicle class and let me close this. Okay, vehicle class and taxi class, both these classes are parent class. And when I am trying to inherit properties from both the parent class, okay, so taxi is my second parent. Okay, so if I'm trying to access or extend from both the parent class, I'm getting error because in abstract class multiple inheritance is not possible. But I'm going to my interface example. This is my interface example where I created the interface form. Now I'm going to create one more interface, SRC new Java class, and I'm going to name this interface as tablet. Okay, so click on an interface, then enter. Then okay, now I created two interfaces, tablet and phone are my interface. Now I'm going to the Samsung class, or I will go to the Apple class. So Apple class implement interface phone. Now I'm going to take comma and I'm going to write the interface tablet. See, in what? In interface, we will be able to inherit properties from both the parents, so not parents, from both the interfaces, the class will be able to implement methods. If I'm going to write method in this tablet as void, okay, I'm going to write a method void video recording. Okay, that is my method I created in this tablet. Now when I'm going to this Apple class, see, they are telling us to implement the method video recording. Click on OK. So in interface, okay, listen carefully. In interface, multiple inheritance is possible. That means we can inherit properties from both this phone interface and also from this tablet interface. Okay, but in abstract class, multiple inheritance is not possible. So if you need multiple inheritance, that means this Apple is a company which will be able to produce or develop phones and tablets. So if you need multiple inheritance, then you need to use interface. Okay, so let's go to the PPT. So we learned about abstraction, abstract class, and interface. So interface in Java is a blueprint for creating a class. Okay. Now it has only abstract method, but in abstract class there are both abstract method and non-abstract method. But in interface there will be only abstract methods. Now we cannot create object from an interface. That means it cannot be instantiated. That means it cannot be, or we cannot create object from interface. Now interface is implemented using the keyword implements. Whereas in abstract class, the keyword was extends. In interface, the keyword is implements. Now, by interface, we can support the functionality of multiple inheritance. But in abstract class, multiple inheritance is not possible. So that's all about interface.